some things that you are going to read and see. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I need you to come close, including you, Richard.
I've been here already.
Can I have a key to my house, please?
Okay, all right. Okay, that's good.
We can get you one cut soon, baby.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Where the fuck is he going? He needs to read all this.
Step out for a minute.
Why are you panicking, Jiggy?
I'm not panicking. I'm angry.
Why are you angry, Jiggy?
Look.
Let me be the therapist. Why are you angry, Ziggy?
We're not doing this right now.
Verbalize it.
If I speak, I am in trouble.
No, listen. We figure out these problems by just thinking out loud, right?
Mm-hmm. If I think out loud right now, I am going to say things that I may not necessarily mean or would do, but oh my god, they are not good at the moment. So
yeah.
You think this is because of the video?
What video? Do I think all of this is because of the video?
Yeah.
No, I think all of this is because guy fucking hates our guts, period.
He hates me.
Yeah, he hated Edda before.
He's hated
video.
me for months. Yeah. That's...
Which one of you two was it?
What, the video?
Wait,
video.
are you talking about the smear video about Max?
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh. I didn't know about that. Dakota told me about it on the night of the election. I didn't even know about it.
No, nobody knew about it. It was me.
Got a good idea?
Probably not, no. But, you know, he was, he'd been stirring and I wanted to stir a little, so I did.
Okay, to be fair, I think it was a good idea because it has people actually speaking up against him. I mean, people were on Twitter calling for his impeachment. So, I mean, maybe.
We should probably close the circle a bit because we need to whisper in this house.
We do need to
hear us outside.
Yeah. So, yeah, people can hear us if they're walking down the stairs if we're not whispering, so we need to whisper.
Figures.
Hi.
Okay, so,
yeah.
Hi. What am I looking at? What the hell is this? What am I missing?
Take a moment to read, frankly.
So I came home after, I got the
I'm eating my fries. Enjoy the tea.
And it started out as a post-it to kind of warn everybody as everybody woke up, like, hey, don't have any conversations around the house, don't stand outside because we're being watched. And then it just kind of snowballed from there and became that. Because the more that I thought things out and started remembering things, the more, and then Philippa and I having that conversation, the things that we were piecing together. And then Andy came over and I talked to Andy and pieced more things together. And then Richard, I pieced more things together, and there you go. Sean also confirmed something that we suspected, and then Richard also confirmed it as well. So that phone taps are a thing, so people can listen in on your phone calls. So you need to make sure that you are very careful about what you say over the phone.
Huh. I'll say it louder in case they didn't hear.
Well,
I have a gun, and if anyone steps foot on this property, they're getting one warning before they're taking a bullet.
I know, but
yes,
there are things that
I am not kidding.
Neither am I. We bought our licenses today.
Yeah, we got our gun licenses earlier.
Enough
But
for me.
I just, like I said, I am reapplying for treasurer. If I am chosen again, we are pushing impeachment on the mayor. So this is going to get a lot worse before it gets better. If I need to move out of the house to make it easier for the rest of you, I will
No.
do that.
No.
Nope.
No, you're not going anywhere.
No.
I'm not letting anyone get bullied out of a property
Yeah.
that they fucking own.
Mm-hmm.
That is number one. I don't care who the fuck it is. I don't
Yeah.
care what scare mentality we got to go with. No one is getting bullied out of this property.
I'm going to be his main focus, because if I get reinstated, it's going to piss him off unbelievably. That's Solomon. Hey, Solomon.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hmm.
He
What do
is
you two know
actually
about
standing right in front of me. We are just
the bits
having
about
a
Forte
quick
there?
little family conversation,
God
and
only
then
fucking knows.
we will be reaching out to you.
We?
How long?
Here,
do
come
we
over here.
have?
I don't want to interrupt the phone call.
Okay. So we'll catch up with you later. Because this is going to be.
Don't go fucking low with me.
That's
I had a
I'm-
conversation with Andy about Solomon too, and
Oh, if I speak,
it's
I
kind of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Why are we
have a-
reaching out to Solomon? Sorry.
The enemy of
Uh,
my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, as far as the council is concerned. So
He's on the council?
because
I don't know
he's
the results.
deputy mayor. Oh, yeah. Max was
Oh,
voted
okay.
as the mayor, and Solomon got deputy mayor.
It's
So
not
we no
Interesting.
longer have to worry about Michael Simone.
more
Okay. At least there'll be a bit more, hopefully, a bit more competition for him then.
I was
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Cornwood
Cornwood
is the
got
trade-off.
PD liaison.
frankly.
So the
Hmm.
balance of power didn't really
Shit.
shift. It just changed seats.
Well,
It might still, if he gets
The
sheriff.
sheriff. Yeah. Then you're
Yes.
looking at Nakota, Duncan, or me.
Which, yeah, that will be easy.
Okay.
Although Nakota kind of doesn't really want to try again, because he feels like if this is what PD wants, then maybe they get what they deserve. And I don't blame him.
I can't really argue him.
Yeah, you can't really argue that, because but my first so the first meeting, if I am reinstated, I will be pushing to repeal, not to reinstate the Police Continuity Act or plan, whatever, because he's done what he set out to do. There's a chief of police, there's an assistant, there's a command system, there's no more bottleneck, whatever. Congrats, you've achieved what you set out to do.
Problem is that Cornwood has already stated that he will vote yes for it. Max will vote yes, Siobhan will vote yes, and then Crane will
But if
most likely
Crane
vote yes.
doesn't,
Sorry,
Crane is a wild
I don't
card.
want to interrupt your phone call.
no, you're
You're
okay. It was Solomon. He's got to run in half an hour, so I told him, I said, we'll just catch up with him when he comes back.
No, that's
So-
fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a lot of time myself either.
Yeah, no, I know. This is just avoid. First Temple, I'm pretty sure, is not only Gossip Gal, but he's also stalking me for Max and Siobhan. Because he was in the hospital earlier with Siobhan before I got the text messages. And he was the one who told Richard about this phone tap thing
Well,
device.
I don't want to he didn't tell me exactly about the phone thing. He told me about a radio scanner.
The radio scanner that can do more than
Well, he said specifically, because I didn't want to dig too much because he said he was going to give information to the police and I'm just a dispatcher. He said that the surveillance, he said that if the police were being surveilled right now, they wouldn't even know about it. And that the level of equipment that he has available to him as a news reporter far supersedes that the PD had available to them pre-collapse.
yeah. Which is
Who
why
was
you
this
see
again?
some
First Temple, ex-judge, lawyer, now journalist.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he got denied his bar.
Journal this.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
That's the thing is also so just
He did Majestic, but it's just it's like a tannoy.
he's been constantly calling Philippa and I since we became council members, trying to constantly get our opinions and our stances on things and wanting to know how things went during this or that. He lurks at City Hall constantly, even though he has no bar license. He's always standing at the MDT for public records, just kind of what I always thought was him just kind of being nosy and listening in on people's conversations.
Yeah, it's a great place for it.
Yeah.
People think they're safe for whatever reason at City Hall.
He keeps popping up in a lot of different places around me lately. He walked right up to a conversation I was having with Norman and Serge after the election. That's going to be the other one. That's going to be the other toss up. If it's Murphy, we're fucked. If it's Serge, we have a chance ahead of Barr. So make sure, Ziggy, that you vote for Serge, please.
I already did.
Thank you. Because we need to get Serge, because as much as we all know how Serge loves chaos, he also doesn't believe in whatever the bullshit that's happening right now is.
Surge was always a good one. One of my biggest regrets was ever no contesting Murphy's appeal. That fucking guy is a joke.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not really much more to it other than what you've already read and what you already know.
Oh, and Forte.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on with this Forte thing because I got a call earlier that was
So do
random. So
Okay, let me. So Etta, you said this morning that you didn't trust him, right? And then I get a phone call after talking to Andy about some stuff. He calls me up, catching up. We speak like normal. You know, we're not close, but we're friends, right? But then Etta's name gets brought up in, we're having a conversation, Ziggy, I'm sorry, but you get brought up we were talking about how you wanted to get with me and Matt, right? That's how it got brought up. Etta's name gets brought up, and straight after Etta's name gets brought up, he's like, oh, I had a meeting with the mayor. And I'm like, oh. And he's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Essentially, and then he starts to try and cover his tracks. I start to ask him questions about it. He doesn't tell me anything. He said it's PD related, but there's no report about it. It's about people in PD, but he wouldn't tell me who. It's people I know, but it also isn't people I know. He was very vague. He wouldn't give me any clear answers. He was very suspicious.
Does he just not realize that this group, we are all either cops or ex-cops? And can pick up on simple shit like that?
I know. And then when I asked him, why did you tell me if you're not going to tell me anything? I don't know whether he was joking about this or not, but he was like, oh, I just like it when you I can't remember exactly the words you said, but he likes it when I don't know what's going on and I can't figure it out. Not like squirm, but you know what I'm saying? But and then he was laughing about it. So I was like, okay, call me back when you want to be mature about it. And then I hung up on him.
Forte in that case is being an asshole.
Then he was like, I'm gonna go meet with my manager, which I assume is tally. And then I hung up on him after that. But he was being extremely suspicious about it. He wouldn't tell me why he was meeting with the mayor or anything. So, and then I called Flop straight afterwards, and Flop tells me that Forte wanted to speak to him about family stuff. Said he's spoken to everybody else about family stuff and got caught up on everything. Says he knows everything, but wants to know more and wants to get caught up on everything.
He wants to know my side, and I told him that I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. I had enough shit going on with PD, and this is gonna sound crazy and wild, and I don't really care. I just want to go back to enjoying the reason why I became an officer in the first place, and I'm trying to disassociate from politics as far as humanly possible, because unfortunately half my job is politics, and then to have to fill in again what I just said to Ziggy, a member of the family. Ziggy, please stop pacing it over here.
Question before you continue: has he called any of the rest of you saying that, asking you to be filled in on anything?
I don't even think he
not at
knows I
all.
exist.
He hasn't spoken to me.
That is a very clear sign, frankly, with how he phrased it to you, Flop.
He mentioned it. He mentioned you
He
briefly.
He hasn't asked me about shit.
Yeah. Well, if you could stop pacing so we could have this conversation, that would be.
You just keep going. I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I need to pace.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Let me make this clear. I want to disassociate from the politics as best I can, because most of my day is just politics. And when I get a phone call from a person who, like I said to Ziggy, respectfully speaking, is not affiliated and or associated in this family whatsoever, I told him that I would talk to him at some point soon, which was my cop out to get him to fuck off. Because I've been saying it to Ziggy for 3 months, and I've said it to other people probably the last 3 months. We have our own shit to deal with. I will deal with him when the time comes. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been 3 months. The time still hasn't fucking come. He is not going to get that conversation with me. He's still a colleague, and I have to bite my tongue with that. I would still block a bullet for the man, but I'm gonna be straight up. He ain't gonna know a fucking thing about this family. I
agree.
I have had my foot down about this for a long time.
I think let's just keep it professional with Forte for now, at least until we figure out what the hell's going on with him.
I'm okay. So,
and for the record, by the way, just to throw this out there for timeline, last time I had a conversation with Forte was weeks ago. This call was out of the blue.
I'm gonna be honest, because we've had this, the last big, conversation that we had all together was, we established to be upfront and honest with things. If I see that slithery little fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Frankly, I'm at least right now anyway. I can temper myself, but oh my god, if I see him in the next 24 hours, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Do not.
Okay, just take a deep breath, honey.
Do not feed him anything for anything.
We can't give him reason.
We can't give Max any reason to go against any of us. I know.
Do we even know that this is associated with Max?
I mean, if he's having meetings with the mayor,
are you kidding? Of course it is. Of
but
course.
why? I don't understand why. Why would Forte want to work with Max? I don't understand that.
That I don't know.
I feel like we're jumping to a deep conclusion on that, which is why I'm saying do not act.
That's what I mean. I don't until we have a motive. I don't want to act on anything. Let's
Here's
just keep
the
it
thing,
professional.
though, is that what I do know is that when Forte was sure that he was going to get fired, he was talking about a record label that he wanted to start up. And if they are promising him that record label, I could see him possibly trying to gain favor with them to make that happen. Because I know that all of you are probably aware that he doesn't seem very interested in actually being a cop.
He's not. He looks for more reasons to get off duty than get on duty. He told me as much today.
Yeah, exactly. So I know that that's a huge thing. He's been pushing his music and that record label, or the recording label. So it could very well be to gain favor to get that pushed through.
Oh, fuck. He also didn't sound too happy the other day when he found out Tally Marks, his manager, is an ADMC hang-around or prospect or whatever.
She says manager. Oh my god.
I don't know. I think she's his manager.
Fuck.
But she's an ADMC prospect on the lemon list now. So unless Max is, I don't know. Siggy, has Forte ever spoken to you about ADMC stuff?
He's inquired, yeah. It's never been anything too deep, but
it might be another angle. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry.
Yeah.
If I had never become treasurer, none of us would be in this.
Hey, if you can't say that after you just told me not to blame myself for pushing you to do that. That's not how this works.
Have you met his family? We were going to cause problems with the mayor at some point, sooner rather than later. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Do you have food, Dad?
No, I don't.
I do. Here.
Cheers.
Thank you, baby.
I don't give a fuck. Who has a key?
I got a key. Exactly.
He's so mad.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're all pretty fucking mad at this entire situation. I mean, it's a lot of bullshit.
I know, but he said he didn't want to be involved in politics, and I'm literally in politics. So does he not want to?
No, that's not what he means.
Conclusions. That's not what he means at all.
I think he's got to come to terms with the fact that just because the mayor and his mates are backing your family into a corner, just because he has the title mayor doesn't mean it's politics. Just every other time that's happened before, they've just had different labels, whether that be a motorcycle gang or a Southside gang or a criminal organization. Just because he has the title of mayor doesn't mean he's any less of a criminal. Just another group, an enemy to deal with, and we've got to figure it out.
So, not only will I be pushing to not reinstate the PCP, we're going to be pushing the legislation for economic accountability and transparency.
Okay.
So it was something that Nakota and I discussed at length, and then he wrote it up for me and passed it on with his blessing. I was going to call it, well, the EDA Act, the Economic Transparency, Tracking, and Accountability Act. But Matt said that I should rename it. So when I first told him about it, he laughed and said it was great. But then he sent me a text message when I texted him to check up on him and just make sure he was okay. And he was like, yeah, you need to change the name of that thing, by the way. That's all I got in response.
I think it's because there's a certain type of person that names a act after themselves, and you are not that type of person.
Listen, okay.
Max,
I just wanted to stick it to him because he was going to have to be beholden to something in my name. And I just... Yeah. But you're right. I mean, I literally can't think of anything else to call it. So it's just going to be the EATA Act, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Economic Accountability and Transparency Act.
EAT.
So,
Eat this.
Yeah, eat this.
Economics, accountability, and transparency. Eat.
Yeah. Okay. And you mentioned impeachment. That's a big word.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We are getting a list of things. Apparently, there are a couple of officers currently working on something as well. So we have the 2 officers willing to push the charge, and then I asked Ziggy if he would be willing to take it to court with Kyle Pratt. Because I can't think of another lawyer in this city with the spine to stand up to him.
That will also
That is also
know his
as
shit.
loud.
And be able to actually compete. Yeah.
Yeah, and Kyle knows his shit. I mean, when it comes to the law, he knows the law. And then to have Ziggy to help counter that, right?
Listen, Kyle Pratt is only, his spine is only as strong as the hand that pays him. As soon as Max offers him a large amount of money, that's it. It's over. He won't be working that case anymore. That's something you got to think about. Pratt openly stated to me that he embezzled money from the PD account.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Well,
yeah. So don't get me wrong. I think he's an absolute hound and would happily do something like that. But you have to keep in mind that you are not going to be able to keep him on a leash for too long.
So are there any other lawyers in the city that could?
Impeachment is a big case.
I know.
Ziggy doesn't seem like, I'll be honest, from when I went down to a cell with Ziggy once, he was like, I don't like going to trial. So I don't know whether.
Yeah, I know he doesn't really relish that. He prefers the quick cell reps.
I don't
There's
know
no
enough of the
other
lawyers.
lawyers that I can think of that.
Solomon.
He's deputy mayor. He can't.
Yeah, tricky.
Because he's on an LOA while he holds office.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, that's why Siobhan had to go. She had to take an LOA. She's not allowed to practice law. She's chief of staff.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's the which officers are working it?
I believe it's Malcolm Nakota and Callista Bill.
Why does Dakota wait till he's off the council to do anything? Yeah.
Well, I mean, that could be said for me too. Here's the thing is that what a lot of people don't realize is that we pushed against him in the beginning a lot. We tried to limit and legislate even in the beginning, and we were told no. We were told that he had been given the blessing of the federal government and that if he stepped out of line, they would put a stop to it. So what were we supposed to do against that?
Yeah. Listen, I think you and Dakota are on a different platform because he's a cop. You're not. He's an investigator. He has that capability. Well,
there was also the chain of command too, because he was an officer. He didn't want to overstep. And because at the time, the high command didn't communicate with him on a regular basis. So he wasn't sure where their stance was, on certain things. And a lot of it, I mean, it was the first council. I mean, a lot of us were new to it. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know where the boundaries were. We didn't know where the lines were drawn. It's just, we were as much trying to figure things out as everybody else. And, it's easy to sit back and, pass judgment. But I mean, every time, and then to have him literally start just screaming at us and berating us and nobody doing anything about it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was lucky enough whenever he came after me for embezzlement, Crane pulled him aside and smacked him down, basically. Because, obviously what I did wasn't embezzlement. It just was a mistake on my part, a misunderstanding of my position.
So I think regardless, I think what's becoming a lot clearer to me and we've got to make sure we focus on is regardless of what's happening on the council, and I think this might be what Flop is not being able to express very well, is this family and everybody's safety comes first. So we got to put that first and worry about the city and the council and the politics second.
So you're saying I should quit?
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is when we're making decisions and we're heading things out, I'm never going to ask you to, because it's like, that's just saying that Matt and Flop should just quit their jobs, right? Because they're dangerous.
We're in that same line
Sean,
where
sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. We're in that same line that we arrest the wrong person on the wrong day, and that puts a target on everyone's backs. So regardless of you being in the position you are, us being in our positions, I mean that's
What I'm saying is that if we've got these things coming at us like Boss Temple or Forte or the lighthouse that I'm handling, is, we've got to make sure that it's us first, city second. That's an unfortunate reality that we're going to have to deal with. It's not a thing I like doing, but if the city crumbles again, I want to make sure that we all get out of it. That's the end goal, right?
That's why I don't want to give up, is because I feel like I'm one of the very few people who can actually do something about this. And if I can put a stop to him, then he'll have less pull to control people to come after us.
As long as you're careful, and as long as you're using everybody and getting help, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I have I got my weapons license, so there's that. And then I got a clean sim that I'm keeping in the desk. And so anytime I leave the house, I switch it out with my normal one. So if somebody takes my phone, they're not going to have anything. It'll just be blank.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go see if I can find Flop and Ziggy, but
I'm just worried about, he's just so angry, and I know he's frustrated with me.
He is.
He wants me to quit.
He does.
He wants you to be safe. He's afraid for your safety.
I know, but he was telling me earlier that it's not worth it and to walk away. He doesn't understand why, because I have suffered through too much in the last 3 months to have it all be for nothing. To let
And,
somebody come in and do better, you know.
I
He's
think
finally
it's something that I've said a lot when it comes to Flop and just us all in general.
yeah.
You and him have very different mindsets. Similarly to how
You guys okay?
What the fuck?
What the
what
fuck?
happened?
Who are you guys?
Wait, who are we?
What the fuck is going on?
Put the weapons
Put the
away.
Put the fucking weapon away.
Get the fuck off my property right now. Turn
this
around
guy
and
was
walk
shooting
the
us,
fuck away. Dip. Off you fucking go.
What the fuck?
Waiting for the invitation?
I'm literally.
Jesus
that?
Christ! I thought it was you guys.
I know, that's what I thought too. I was so scared.
What
Whose
did they
bike is this?
do?
I don't know.
Hope they didn't need it.
Away. Flop held them at gunpoint until they left the property. What happened? What was
I
it?
don't know. I don't know. Some shitbag with a wrench. I
Yeah.
told him that unless he was looking for an open invitation, get the fuck off the property. Yeah, real good time for that.
Hey Remington, it's okay. They've gone.
Oh God, are y'all okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I about
Yeah.
shot a guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we.
texted Etta as soon as I saw him roll up, and they started shooting. They rolled up on this motorcycle.
Oh God. Hey, can you get under the house? No, you can't get under it. Jesus. I think we might need to get a gun license, guys. Shit was crazy.
Wow, that
Okay.
was
Yeah, I don't know whose bike this is, but I really fucking hope that someone's
it's
willing.
theirs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they came in on it, but it's probably a stolen. Looking at the plate.
Yeah, I'm gonna call for a tow right now.
4-6.
Do you know anybody? Do you know anybody who? Here's the response. Hello.
Hey, there was scenes on the floor, like marijuana scenes right here.
Oh, really? You should tell whoever just showed up then.
Duncan.
About
Yeah,
that.
what the hell?
Pretty much.
I wanna.
Oh,
Yeah, let me put them back where they were.
oh.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for showing up, Duncan. We were having a conversation. We heard.
Hey,
shots
Suki,
fired
come over
on the
here,
property.
really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled out my civilian firearm
You okay?
and I aimed it at him. And I told him.
No, I am through the roof, frankly. If I speak, I am in trouble.
Listen, I'm not mad at you, But that video was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Especially because that one piece of information on the note and the video about Max buying a vehicle after the tax dropping immediately led me to believe it was you, because after like a day after me hearing that information from Etta and you writing it down in the notebook, it turns up. And Etta said that it was only her and like one other person that knew that.
Mm-hmm.
So if she had told anybody else, they might have made the assumption that it was her that made that video.
Mm-hmm.
So then what about if someone made the assumption that she made a video and then Max sent someone after her? Sometimes specific information like that might actually be worse off.
Mm.
So I get what you were trying to do. Technically, it might have even been illegal with voter fraud.
How's that voter fraud?
Because it was placed at the bloody booths.
I didn't do that.
Right, but you were involved, so you were a bloody accessory.
That's,
You made the bloody videos.
I didn't distribute them.
You were an accessory to voter fraud. You're a cop. Don't play stupid.
I'm just saying, I think there's could be a loophole there.
Come on, man.
All right.
Just be careful. It seems... Duncan!
Oh yeah, I'll get each of your statements in a minute.
There's some seeds over here. I don't know whether this is to do with anything, but behind this rock, I picked them up and I put them straight back down. Right on the ground right there. I don't know whether that's to do with anything, but...
Oh, someone was about to get shot. I told that man if he was looking for an open fucking invitation, he should leave. It got close. He's lucky he put the wrench away.
No, they were matched up. No.
What are they doing here?
Richard, check your trunk.
So there's a whole fucking lot of blood that the local probably was at.
Okay.
Hey, does anyone here need
Empty?
medical attention at all?
Empty? Yeah.
I'm okay. I think
I'm
everybody
okay,
might be
thanks,
okay.
Duncan.
I think most of
Okay.
the altercation was these people and the other whoever the fuck it was.
Oh,
Currently collecting evidence and speaking to every single person at Flop's house.
that's a handoff.
Sorry, I called it Flop's house. I'm sure it's
No, you're good.
That's Eugene selling
The house
drugs.
is in my name, but everybody chipped in for it. It is everyone's house.
Hey, Duncan.
Yeah.
Not to distract you, but there is a man selling drugs over in the alleyway over there. Just letting you know for after.
I'm just one guy.
I know, I'm just letting you know for afterwards. Oh, fuck, I don't have his number. God damn it.
Yeah, there's one guy down on the beach. Wasn't like a black baller.
Hello?
Nice day to smoke a pipe, Eugene.
Excuse me?
That's Ziggy.
All right. Now the fun part of talking to literally everyone here all at once.
Well, good news. I got
We
you
were
my
all
statement.
Okay,
Yeah, we
everybody,
were like
let's
all-
give him his statement on 3,
Let's
2,
all-
1. So
God.
basically what
So
happened
we
was,
went
so we
outside
came
to
outside
shoot.
and there was a bunch of gunshots. So basically we came outside and there was these people outside and there was one guy with a gun and there was one with a wrench and there was a woman with a white shirt and there was one guy with a wrench and he had a green thing and yeah, there was a wrench and then they drove had a gun and then they left it.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
If you want to read my statement, it's pretty extensive, but I gave you back your notebook.
Yeah, hold on. I have a better idea.
Okay.
We just take Flop's statement out of the book, and now I'm gonna pass the book to another person.
I will just
They're gonna
write it in
their statement.
another book, and I will rip it out.
I gotta do PD work when I'm off duty.
Here's
Write
my
statements
statement.
myself.
Oh, that's base. Okay, that's good. All right, Edda. I'm not gonna make you write.
I'm used to report writing and statement writing. It's fine.
Who's this that just rolled up?
Is that Matt?
Hello.
What's going on over here?
Hi guys.
Oh, hey.
There was
Oh my
a
God, you guys
shooting.
get burgled?
If you love me, you'll leave while I
No,
talk to literally
somebody-
everyone here.
Okay.
There was just a bunch of.
Thank you,
Gun
McGregor.
Yeah,
He has
it's
to talk to
okay.
everyone.
We just had a bunch of
Wrecked by a
bozos try
local.
fucking, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
God.
I love Bozo.
I almost shot a man. It was good.
Ooh.
You should have shot them.
I thought about it. He had a wrench out. I told him if he was looking for an invitation, he should stay, but he left.
Is that Richard Dark?
It's kind of a
That's
shame.
okay. Is it
Yeah, it is. That's Dark's car.
Doc?
Hello.
Is that you? Oh,
Hello,
sorry.
Eugene.
Like some cookies.
Oh, you little snitch.
Oh, it's a Girl Scout.
Ma'am. She's just buying cookies. All right, cool.
Someone almost got shot again.
What an idiot, dude.
That's a
I can't believe he just did that. There was 2 individuals, 1 female, 1 male. The female had a white shirt on and was ID40 wielding a firearm. The male was wearing a green jacket and a mask. He had a red wrench in hand. There was a black club and a green motorbike on scene. Flop and Ziggy then ran up, down the stairs. The woman had passed out on the ground.
I don't know where you think it.
Probably title it, right? We don't know. Duncan.
You can
Here's
fingerprint
my
the motorcycle for who was involved, right?
Thank you.
here's my statement. Just have to stir with Eugene. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You all right?
Need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walked out just to clear some things up. I didn't want to start anything in the circle. All I asked was sort of how much Forte knew and how long he knew before our conversation we had on the balcony. But that was it. And then while we were talking about that, this happened. So
Hold on. Let me move my car. Kendo. Yeah.
No, your car's
So-
fine. Your car's fine. It's Duncan that needs
Oh.
to use.
All right.
We're just gonna go over to the ammunition real quick. I'm gonna buy a gun.
Okay. All right. Take
Yeah.
it easy.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah. I'm done to go back inside.
Yeah. Those two are going to ammunition to go buy a gun.
That's what I need to do. I just don't have the money for it at the moment.
I'll stay outside with Duncan. Make sure he's all right.
I'm not gonna review that. I know Duncan's there. I don't care.
Why is he across the street? What's he doing?
Oh, you had to move out of the way so that Maple could get his car out.
he's probably looking for stray projectiles, if I had to guess.
Probably.
Might as well search the area.
I need a flashlight. That camera was definitely placed like in here, by the way. But I don't know how, I don't know what they look like. Or how easy it is to see. Maybe they're invisible. I thought it was higher too. But there's no other place. Ooh, actually, unless it was up there. Hold on. If I'm here... Oh, it is. It's the drainage pipe. It's right up here by the drainage pipe. How the fuck did they get it up there? I can't see, but it was up here at the drainage pipe. Like behind the drainage pipe. So like, see that bar? Like the white pole, like the white wooden bar. I think it was on that going across behind the drainage pipe. I don't see anything. This is purchasable. Wasn't this Predator Angel's house?
I was ready for him to
So
reach
I want you to know what I'm about to say is I'm saying it ironically, and I don't actually mean it, but A lot of cops here off duty that could have been helping out with the scene.
Yeah, but
Duncan, please.
it's not often that we all find ourselves being around at the same time to talk.
Yeah, this is a very rare occasion.
I know,
Listen,
it's
if
being
they were on
ironic.
duty, they would have had to respond to 77 requests. And then they wouldn't have maybe had the meeting.
Yeah. True.
I mean, okay. To be, what I'm saying
I
is, no
hope
one is,
they
no
were-
one's 10-7 right now. It's just there's 4 other people.
My stalker.
Yeah, it's
just
pretty
texted
bad.
me
Shift
again.
3, huh?
Oh,
I thought we had an academy to fix
who?
this. but I
What?
guess
What did
apparently-
they say?
No reply? Question mark. First you talk to Flop, then you talk to Duncan. I have eyes everywhere, in every department.
the
Sleep
fuck?
well, Etta.
When did you talk to me? Or who knew that you talked to me?
I mean, you're talking right now.
No, but at the hospital.
Yeah,
Well,
like
I'm gonna
who?
step away, and Duncan, I'm gonna let you take that statement if you want.
Yeah, because I think the only person who knew was.
I, on my life, said nothing. There's a reason I delegated to you.
I'm
Was
joking,
because
I'm
of
joking.
yeah. Well, I mean, there is a strict reason why I delegated. So
And that just confirms things.
Wait, what?
The report I made too also is private.
I just got a text message from the stalker.
What is it?
No reply? Question mark. First you talk to Flop, then you talk to Duncan, and that was at the hospital. I have eyes everywhere, in every department. Sleep well, Etta.
I'm gonna make this clear.
Oh, get fucked.
Continuing forward, if I'm having conversations with anybody, the phone's going in a glove box. I'm good. Because the only person that knew about the hospital was the man you're standing next to right now.
Yeah, well, I already told you who was at the hospital.
I'll give you a minute.
No, I think what she's saying is, I'm pretty sure she's saying, isn't she saying that somebody is working with
So
First?
Duncan, we just went and bought some guns. Could you note the serial numbers down in our profiles?
Sure.
Isn't that what she's saying? Because I thought she said that the only people that knew about the exact amount for Cantor was Cantor, Etta, and was it Philomena? And wasn't she worried that Philomena was working with First as Gossip Gal or something? It's getting pretty messy, mate. Why'd you get a new phone number?
For all of this.
What do you mean for all of this?
Just in case they already had another number tapped for me. Plus, there's been word about Max having sent out people to pick up either. I don't know if he's done it for Etta or
Dude,
people around Etta, but
we
he's
just
definitely
caught him in
sent
a
out people
lie,
to,
and he just realized it halfway
pick
through.
up members of ADMC, and I think that he thinks that I am that. So, and one person who did get picked up only had her phone and SIM card stolen. So that's again another reason.
So Max just sending people after ADMC.
It's a problem of proof. He's done more than enough to be impeached. It's just a matter of what we can prove in court.
Etzer mentioned you might be one of the lawyers to do that. Is it saying you're up to? Or?